Nothing can compare to God. His power and presence are awesome. And when he speaks, we must listen. Too often we presume to speak for God by putting words into his mouth, taking him for granted, or interpreting his silence to mean that he is absent or unconcerned. But God cares, and he is in control. He speaks his message in the Bible through the Holy Spirit, through prayer, through circumstances and relationships. Welcome back to the program, everybody. I'm Reverend and today we're going to be reading Job chapter 36, verse 22 through 37, and verse 24. Elihu remind Job of God's power. And if you ain't did it already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment on any video on this channel. All right, let's go ahead and begin our reading at Job chapter 36, verse 22 through 37, and verse 24. I hope I said that right. Look, God is all-powerful. Who is the teacher like him? No one can tell him what to do or say to him, "You have done wrong." Instead, we glorify his mighty words, singing songs of praise. Everyone has seen these things, though only from a distance. Look, God is greater than we can understand. His years cannot be counted. He draws up the water vapor and then distills it into rain. Then he pours down from the clouds, and everyone benefits. Who can understand the spreading of the clouds and the thunder that rolls forth from the heaven? See how he spreads the lightning around him and how he lights up the depths of the sea? By these mighty acts, he nourishes the people, giving them food in abundance. He fills his hand with the lightning bolts, and he hurls at his target. The thunder announces his presence. The storm announces his indignant anger. My heart pounds as I think of this. It trembles within me. Listen carefully to the thunder of God's voice as it rolls from his mouth. It rolls across the heaven, and his lightning flashes in every direction. Then comes the roaring of the thunder, the tremendous voice of his majesty. He does not restrain it when he speaks. God's voice is glorious in the thunder. We can't even imagine the greatness of his power. He directs the snow to fall on the earth and tells the rain to pour down. Then everyone stops working so they can watch his power. The wild animals take cover and stay inside their dens. The stormy winds comes from its chamber, and the driving winds bring the cold. God's breath sends the ice. Freezing wide expanses the water. He loads the cloud with moisture, and they flash with his lightning. The clouds churn about as his direction. They do whatever he commands throughout the earth. He makes these things happen either to punish people or to show unfailing love. Pay attention to this, Job. Stop and consider the wonderful miracles of God. Do you know how God controls the storm and causes the lightning to flash from the clouds? Do you understand how he moves the cloud with wonderful perfection and skill? When you are sweltering in your clothes and the south wind dies down and everything is still, he makes the skies reflect the heat like a bronze mirror. Can you do that? So teach the rest of us what to say to God. We are too ignorant to make our own arguments. Should God be notified that I want to speak? Can people even speak when they are confused? We cannot look at the sun, for it shines brightly in the sky. When the wind clears away the clouds. So also golden splendor comes from the mountain of God. He is clothed in dazzling splendor. We cannot imagine the power of the Almighty, but even though He is just and righteous, He does not destroy us. No wonder people everywhere fear Him. All who are wise show Him reverence. Elihu concluded his speech with tremendous truth that faith in God is far more important than Job's desire for an explanation for his suffering. He came close to helping Job, but then went down the wrong path. Significantly, it is here that God Himself is about to break into the discussion to draw the right conclusion from this important truth. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap up our reading for today. But please join me on the next episode where we'll be reading Job chapter 38, verse 1 through 41. The Lord challenges Job. It's been wonderful having y'all as usual. And until the next time, y'all stay blessed.